And here we are at the Chicago Comedy Film Festival. We got cast and crew joining us from Dragon Warriors, which just screened here, made its Chicago premiere. Because we have a large group of people here, if we could, just give your name and exactly what relation you had to in the project.
Adam Johnson, I play the role of Ramicus, which is the older brother to Camelon.
Steve Shimmick, co-writer, co-director. Yeah.
Claire Niederprim, I play Lyric, the elf princess.
Caitlin Doubleday, I play Enneagard.
I'm McLean Nelson, co-writer, co-director, and I play Camelon.
I'm Jake Ben Suazo, and I play Zaus.
The giant.
The troll.
Now, was it a prerequisite that you guys had to be fans of The Princess Bride to be in this movie, or no?
Yes.
Be in the movie? I don't think so. Write it? Yeah, probably.
We all had to watch it if we were going to participate.
So you were given homework.
Yeah, exactly.
We had to give her Star Wars homework too.
Oh, I felt so guilty about that. I was just like, this is a really long monologue that makes no sense. Do you mind if I read it? And they're like, I guess, but do you at least know the reference? Do you know the bottom where you say,
Help me if you want to hold me.
help me if you want to hold me. You're my only hope. Yes. And I watched it a lot, and I was like, okay, I could do this.
Yeah.
With your help.
We schooled her in the ways of nerdery. Yes.
That's good. Right now, especially with Game of Thrones, it seems like wizardry and all these kind of fantasy is sort of the peak right now. Are you guys all fans of Game of Thrones?
Absolutely, I think. I mean,
Let this be known, though, that this was made 4.5 years ago. So
It's been that long? It's been that long?
it was well before Game of Thrones was in the public consciousness of television, anyway. But
So you might say that we actually started that trend.
I think we gave birth to the zeitgeist that is popular fantasy. I think that's fair to say.
Fair to say.
So,
You heard it here first.
so 4.5 years ago, did you guys start to shoot back then, or was it still in script form, or what took so long? This is amazing.
Even further.
Well, we started shooting 4 years ago right now, but script was about, yeah. We had written it, and then we shelved it for a while, and then we brought it back out. So when we had...
Tons of post, right? So a lot of it's done in
Teeny tiny budget and a lot of post-production. That's where the 4 years went.
That's what I was going to say, especially where a lot of these films are independent films, obviously, and you're working with such a small budget, but you guys are making a fantasy film, which is double whammy here. So was that the toughest thing, was the effects and post-production?
Definitely the most grueling, I think. On-set experience, for me anyway, these guys can say what they want to say, but on-set experience was a blast. It was a lot of fun.
It was really fun. All the actors are very experienced, and we had a great time shooting the film. That was the easiest part of it.
What'd you think, Adam?
Yeah, most of us are like best friends that are doing this. So it was like a close-knit group that we always like to make each other laugh anyway, and that's our humor. And then the people that we did bring in, like Caitlin, fit in so well. We were joking nonstop with her, and she was so fun, and to bring in, it was like, she just fit in great. And so, just a blast.
The costumes are great in the movie. Who did the costumes?
I actually did.
I didn't know if we wanted to reveal the secret.
Yeah, who did it?
I did it! Stephen McLean wanted to be very stylized because it was going to be CG and it was going to have that 300 look to it. And so they wanted a lot of skin showing, and they showed a lot of portraits by, I can't think of his name.
Frank Frazetta,
Yes.
the
You showed a
fantasy
lot
artist.
of skin as well.
Um,
And look at this. We all just fit in the wardrobe.
It's all covered up now.
Who are you wearing?
I'm sure you've heard of it. It's H&M. It's a really high designer.
Talk about the name of the fox.
Gap.
Now, there's a lot of fans, obviously, that can't make it to a festival like this. Where's the best place that they can start looking for this film from this point on?
Probably BitTorrent, right? There's probably a BitTorrent.
It's gonna look about no. We just got picked up by Samuel Goldwyn. It should be coming out in March of next year. So yeah.
They may change the name. We're not sure, so it may be called Dudes and Dragons. But we do have distribution, U.S. and domestic, which is we're really excited about. A lot of films don't get that, so we're we're really, really happy that they really like it. And so look forward to the beginning of March on VOD, DVD, iTunes, everything.